Hi guys, and welcome back to the Thornbridge Smallholding, and today is some Jaipur beer sausages. So the first thing we're going to do is start to weigh our seasoning. So we buy all our seasonings from a company online called Western. They've literally got everything you can possibly think of for seasoning sausages, burgers and stuff like that. So the next thing we're going to do is weigh out our yeastless breadcrumb called rusk. So this is something that you put in sausages and it helps keep all the moistures and makes it sort of like a really nice texture as well. So now the next thing we're going to do is weigh our liquid up, which is going to be using some Jaipur beer. So we're going to use for this recipe, we're going to use 4 cans. So each can is 330 ml. So times 4, if I'm right in saying my calculations, is 1,320 ml of liquid. So the only reason I'm putting it into this jug is just to double check the volume of liquid. So we'll just pour this in here now, and then what we have to do is just give it a good mix, and the rusk, the yeastless breadcrumb, will absorb the liquid. So this batch that we're making will make about 5 or 6 kilos worth of sausage, but I am actually going to make a bit more off camera because I've got loads of orders just coming as well. So the next thing we're doing is just weighing our lean meat out. So this is all the sort of leg and shoulder meat. So this is our fat. We're only going to use a small amount of it, but this is from the belly and the back fat off the bacon. So now we've got all our ingredients weighed up, we can now start making our actual sausage mix. So the first thing we do is add our seasoning. So what we're going to do now is just give it a good mix, and then what we have to do is really make sure this is mixed in well. We keep the fat separate until the very end, because the actual seasoning doesn't soak into the fat. So the next thing we're doing is mixing in our rusk, which has also been soaked with the Jaipur beer. I mean, the whole point about the rusk really is that it keeps all the moisture in the sausage, and it also gives a good texture. So I've added my fat in now as well. Unfortunately, my camera decided to run out of battery, so we've sorted that out now. But anyway, the fat's gone in, and we're giving this a real good mix. So here we're just putting everything back through the mincer again, just to get a nice texture and sort of even sort of mix. As I've already explained, I've done a few more mixes on top of what I've shown you, so that's why there's a bit more in this tub in front of you. So at this stage of sausage making, it's quite handy to have 2 people if you're doing it this way. A lot of modern and big butchers will have a proper electrical sausage stuffer. So that's basically an electrical device where you've got a foot pedal, so it gives you all hands free to concentrate on the skin. So what we're doing now is we're just going over the actual the whole sausage that we've made. We're just going to even it up, run our hands through it just to sort of get any twists, kinks, sort of smoothing it off, and then we can start the linking process. So now we're ready to link. Basically what you do is you measure 3 sausages as long as you want them, and then you kind of put that first one over and through, so you sort of make a loop, and then you lift them up over the top, you pinch it, and then you push the whole great big link through the centre of the hole, and then bring it back up to the top again. so it creates a U shape, and then you twist it, and then you bring it up again and make another sausage and pinch it and then twist, and you keep doing that. I have actually got another video, it's called plain sausage making, and on there I show you a little bit better of how to link. So here we are, we're almost at the end of the link now. So what you'll notice is when I get towards the end of the link, because there's not enough sausage to make a whole link, you just keep twisting them like this to finish it off. So now we've finished the linking process, the next thing we're going to do is basically cut all these into individual sausages, ready for the packaging step. Obviously, because these are going to retail to the end customer in little sort of packs, we cut them down so it makes better pack sizes and you can package them a bit better and easier. Whereas if we bulk packing, then we can just chuck them all in a bag in a big link. So I've got these polystyrene trays, and what we do is we use an absorber pad to help soak up any moisture. So with these being big chunky sausages, these are ideal for stuff like sausage and mash or toad in the hole or herring as a meal. So we only pack these in 4s. So you know, it's not like a breakfast sausage where, you know, the thin sausages, so I'd normally pack them in 8s. So now we've got everything onto trays. The next step is to get them in the vac pack bags. So obviously we just fill these bags up and get them all stacked up on the side, and then we'll put them through the vac packer. So what we're doing here is we're just lining the bag up now with the heat sealer. So basically what this machine does is it has like a compressor inside. It pressurizes it up, and then it's sort of like revving up now, and then it'll take all the air out and suck all the air out of the bag. And then where we lined the plastic up neatly with those strips, that's like a heat sealer, so it just clamps it and melts the bag closed, to keep it preserved and keep all the air out. So on the back we put all the ingredients and the allergens, and then on the front goes the branding and the name and the weight. So that's the end of the video, guys. So if you like the video, please subscribe and thumbs up so I know you like the content. Cheers, bye bye.